Alright, so this is going to be your walk around post trip when you first get to the yard. As you can see here, I'm just pretty much doing a walk around. I open the hood there so I can open it when I get to the other side, but pretty much I try to be methodical in the way that I check my tractor. That way I don't miss anything when I'm going around, because I do it the same way every time. So right here, as you can see, I'm just pretty much kicking tires. It's like the number one thing. The tread looks pretty good. I'm looking around, making sure that nothing's broken, cracked, damaged, etc. And we keep our keys right here. So right now I grab it as I'm walking around, and again, pretty much just right here, as you can see, I'm opening the hood. And yeah, once I go all the way around, what I'm actually doing right now is I'm going to go in the truck and I'm going to check the APU. That way I can, I forgot to cut the power on right here. It's in the Peterbilt's is right here. But I'm going to check the APU. That way, while I finish doing my walk around, right now, while it's 130 some degrees, I can let it cool down. Right here, I'm just going to lower the windows, get some air in there. It's probably like 150 inside this truck. So anyway, like looking around, everything looks good, in order. And yeah, for this one, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to set it to the coolest setting as I'm first checking it. That way I could feel right away if there's something wrong with it or if it's good to go. I set it on the max fan as well. Checking my microwave, making sure that that's running as well. Our iPad, feels cool in there when I put my hands, so that's good. Checking all my equipment. Pretty much you want to make sure that all your equipment is always there. Don't just assume that it's going to be there, because a lot of the time you're going to be missing something, and then if you're missing something originally, you don't remember if it was there or not, and then it's a whole deal, whether it was you who misplaced it or if it was misplaced prior, etc. So my iPad and charger are there. I'm just going to throw them up front seat for now, and then I'm going to check my booklet. The most important documents are going to be up front. You got the registration card, make sure that's up to date. Insurance, the maintenance, I think that's the fuel agreement. I think that one's not expiring. I think there's one more. Yeah, the UCR, whatever that stands for. I don't even know what it stands for, but I know we're supposed to need it. So right here, I'm just going back, checking on the air, see how it's doing right before I step out. And yeah, I think right here I should be checking this. Is a very important tool right here. It's going to be for double checking all your lights and making sure that's all good to go. Very important to use that. That way you can cycle through all the lights. You don't just assume that everything's working, because maybe your turn signal ain't working or your reverse lights aren't working. And that way you can cycle through every one of them and see if you really are good to go. Right here in this one, I don't know why on the driver's side I always can't tell if that inner light is actually working or not. So you can tell the outside one is working, but I'm actually just going to put my hand there, make sure that it's working, because I don't know if it's the angle or what it is, but I don't know if that's actually running. So I'm just going to double check, make sure. And yeah, as you can see right here, it's working. All right, everything looks good. Gonna open this puppy up. It's a little hard, but pretty much just looking for any leaks more than anything. Just looking for anything out of place. A lot of the time, these trucks, Peterbilt specifically, will leak from that hose, so I like to double check that. My windshield washer fluid. Like I said, I don't go too in depth with like all the mechanical stuff. If it sounds right and it looks right, like there's no loose screws or just something looks messed up, then pretty much a lot of the time is good to go. I just check the most important parts. And right here, I'm just waiting to make sure that, I think it's my brake lights. I think that was my hazards right before. Yeah, these are my brakes. So I know that that's working. And then on this side, same thing. I'm just looking for any leaks, anything like that looks out of place. That looks good right there. It's on somewhat level surface. I believe it's a little higher than it actually is. You know, I pull on that, make sure it's good. Again, check for leaks. I just check to make sure it has oil. I mean, it's been sitting for a while, so I know that if it's got oil, it's on level. You know, I don't usually like do the whole clean and stick. I just check it. If it's got oil, it's good to go. And then right here, I'm double checking the lights just to make sure that the cord is working, because although the light test might have shown the tractor working, the electrical line might be different. So excuse me, you want to check pretty much for your turn signals. I think that might have been the hazards. That's why both of those were lining up. And then you got I think those are supposed to stay constant. If any of those are out, then it might mean something's wrong. Right here, you can see it's a little bit overpressured. I don't know if it's the angle, but it's on the overpressure side. I think it's just because it's, like I said, it's like 250 degrees in there, so it's a little above. I think that's the reason why I was there, but right there is good to go. You know, I got that there. Just got to go in there and unlock it. Could have took the keys out too, but just going this way. Okay, so right here I'm checking for the safety triangles. You know, this truck's pretty well stocked up. It's got all your fluids in there. There's your inverter. And the video cut short, but yeah, my triangles were good to go. Right here, I'm just getting all my most important stuff ready. Got my safety vest, my broom for when I clean up. Got my flashlight. It's also very important. I like to be able to have very bright flashlight. My headset and my charger. I'm gonna hook that up real quick. I think I went back there a few times. That's my if something's broken, just hit it with the hammer tool. You know, just a few other things, baby wipes, gloves. You know, the most important thing is just the safety vest. My hammer, I use it to break seals, and then gloves. And then right here, I'm just checking see if there's any pressure loss. So right here you can see me opening the window, just so I could see if I could hear any pressure loss. If I could hear anything, then I know that there's something wrong, but I'll also double check the pressure, see if it goes down at all. Yeah, make sure you do it. You know, it's really important, and they're real suckers for that at the DOT. And then right here, just doing my relay login. Takes a little bit to log in, but yeah, just gonna input my whole information. Now that I know that the truck is good to go, like I checked everything, then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my login on this tablet. And yeah, so right here I got my start time's at 14:45, so I like to be pretty exact. First thing I'm gonna do is just review my previous logs. I'm just gonna certify for the day I was on and then the days I was off. Alright, so my compliance center's all good to go. My clocks are all full. So arrival time is 14:45, and we do 30 minutes before that. So right here I still got some time to kill. Excuse my legs, but I like to be clean, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe down this whole truck, because even though I had it 2 days prior, so it's actually not gonna be that dirty, just because I think one more person might have ran the whole tour in it. I think there was like something slightly different about it. when I got it, so maybe somebody ran through it, but that's why it's actually not that dirty. But you know, still I'm gonna go through and make sure to disinfect everything, keep it nice and clean, so that you know, cleanliness. What's the saying? I don't know. There's a saying about cleanliness, but yeah, just gonna wipe down the whole thing. All right, so right here I'm gonna go ahead. It's finally time. I'm like 30 minutes exact before that, so I'm gonna get clocked in. I'm gonna go to switch status so I can get on duty. Then I'm gonna select the license plate. As you can tell right there, I'm just gonna hit OK. The vehicle is 13 feet 6 inches. Now I'm gonna connect to it via Bluetooth. Once it says it's connected, gonna go continue. And the inspection, this one, since it goes to Amazon, if you don't want them to put it out of service for whatever little thing you might put on there, just make sure that you're in contact directly with your dispatch and your management, and they're the ones that are gonna help you figure out whether or not the truck is needs to be fixed or get a different truck. But right here, I just I'm looking at my next stop, and then it looks like it's VGT1. I'm just gonna double check some details before I go. This is closing out my first load right there. Pick up the bobtail. As you can see right here, I'm picking up a trailer and then dropping off a bobtail. I before every stop, not just the first one, I like to double check to see what I'm doing next, because I don't want no funny business. Right here, you can see that I'm dropping off a bobtail, which is correct, and then I'm picking up a preloaded trailer. Nothing like drop off empty, pick up bobtail, or nothing like that. So you just want to double check, make sure that it's all correct. There's nothing that looks different than what it's actually supposed to be. And right here, I'm just gonna double check. It looks like I'm 22 minutes early, so I'm gonna get up